Good morning, Vigor Warriors 2. Hope you guys are doing well and hope you guys had a nice Christmas. I hope you enjoyed my little greetings. I dressed up in a Santa Claus outfit for my granddaughter and the rest of my kids and family. So it was a lot of fun. And hope you guys had a nice Christmas as well and out there staying on your purpose, doing the things that you need to do in this time of craziness that we have, and making sure that you keep your masculine and feminine frames, and making sure that you kind of stay the course of things that we're doing. So God bless you guys, and I'm going to do a couple today on our channel. Once again, welcome to the 1% Club. I'm Vigor Warriors 2, and trying to look at the new year coming up. And I want to kind of focus on a couple. The first one I'm going to do is going to be focusing on some things to look at. I'll put 5 together. 5 things that we need to focus on for the upcoming year to use all your energy that you're keeping in your body. Now, one of the reasons we're going to talk about this is the next one's going to call the superpower of semen retention. But in this one, we're talking about basically looking at focusing on what to do with your power and your energy. So the key is for the new year, key thing to realize is as you're on a streak, and I think that, and I always lose track, but I think I'm 560 some days and over 90 days of monk mode. And the thing about that is that if you're just sitting there doing nothing, you're not going to really go ahead and use all that energy in a positive way, and you probably will get frustrated, and that's going to be more tempting for you to go ahead and lose your energy and not kind of use it constructively. So the thing what you want to do is use it constructively. So a couple, 5 things to focus on to use constructively your energy as you go into this new year, trying to become the better person you can. So 5 things we're going to focus on. The first thing, of course, is exercise. You want to make sure that you're getting enough exercise, and especially as you build your muscle, because you're going to have a lot of muscle build because of the, keeping your seed, retaining, and not just, using your energy over the place and watching, images and chasing people around, things like that. What you really want to do is kind of use exercise, and I would recommend, weightlifting. If you're older than I am, obviously lighter weightlifting, maybe doing a lot more repetition, building muscle. If you're younger, obviously you want to build, you may want to build bulk if you're playing on a sports team or something like that. You kind of have to kind of decide what you want to do, but you want to continue to build your muscles. Now, I do a lot of the Fountain of Youth exercises, so that's also kind of strengthening my arms and different things like that. But I always will remember that crazy movie with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And there's a scene where these parents are laying in bed for 7 years and they get atrophy because they can't move their muscles. And so we're always under one of these false things that I see in society that people tell you that as you get older, you should become less active. Well, it's actually the opposite. You should become more active. And for some of you younger people, I know we have a real young audience. This doesn't really apply to you, but the main thing is to build activity when you're younger. We did that with the kids, and hopefully they're all in their 20s now, and they continue that. So exercising, swimming, running, doing a bunch of different clubs, and getting active is key. Because if you're active when you're younger, then you're going to be active when you get older too. And I was very active when younger. My parents did a lot to bring me into that activities and doing stuff. And back when I was younger in the 60s, we didn't have the gates around the park, and we had people, we could do a lot of different things, and so it was a little bit easier, but there's still no excuse that you can't get out and do exercising, and even exercising at home, but do things to kind of push yourself. And that's the kind of thing you want to do no matter what your age is, and especially when it comes to your energy, because you're building your muscles stronger. So just having retention is one thing, but you got that energy inside of you, and you have to kind of use it in a certain way. The second thing is to get proper sleep. Now, you're when you're sleeping, now here's a suggestion when you're sleeping, is focusing on the things that are important to you. When I sleep, I focus on a couple goals, one financial, one physical, and I also focus on the Lord. And so I have three things that I focus on when I go to sleep. And so this way you get into that pattern, and you want to get into deep breathing pattern. And so I only need to sleep 4 or 5 hours. And so basically, some people are different, but try to calculate the amount of time sleep you need, because your energy is going to also build your muscle, especially if you're younger. Now you want to go build those muscles, and a lot of times sleeps help you. Uninterrupted sleep, deep sleeps are always good at times as well. Okay, and certainly you know that as you get up in the morning. Now, I take a cold shower every morning in the morning to kind of wake up, rejuvenate myself. But I am in a deep sleep when I get up, and so I take the big dog for a walk, and so about 4 in the morning I'm up, and so by the time I get to shower at 6. Having cold water, especially on the cold days that we have here. Not so cold this year, but usually it is. And we're probably gonna get these in the next couple months over in the Midwest here. And trying to wake up is amazing, so it's good. Eye contact, another thing to look at. Concentrate in your relationships with eye contact. It is very important as you have your energy building to focus on eye contact. So eye contact is crucial in establishing trust, but also getting people to look at you and sense that there's something different about you. And we looked at all these people, and we did this one on Napoleon recently, but we did it on Tupac and also John Wayne and other people, and Bela Lugosi. And so all these people, when you look at them, and you can just see pictures of them actually, look in their eyes, you can just see that if you can see their eyes, you can see that they're on retention. I think we had a good comment from one of our viewers on that about Tupac, but you can see this in people. And it's just something you can tell that they have some sort of internal energy or force that becomes stronger. We all have that force, but it's a matter of how strong that force is. And so eye contact comes out. And I would say about 80 to 90%, and I teach this in my communication classes, 90% of your energy, emotions come out of your eyes. And that's something important to look at. So as you look at other people, they sense that energy. And this is why, the attraction level is very high. Now, yes, of course, other people will look at your figure and things like that, especially, males will look a lot at female figures, and there's times that females obviously tend to look at male figures, but a lot of females over the years have reported to me that it's really the eyes they look at. They want to kind of see the person. And this gentleman is a key type of thing. It's important to focus on eye contact, because a lot of females use that to actually gauge you. It used to be called the window of the soul. And if you're dead, and you're dead because you lost all kinds of energy, or you just don't have anything going, then someone can look at you and say, okay, I can sense something is not right with this person. So eye contact is a key one. I think we'll do an extra video on that as well. Okay? Skincare. I guess there's 6 of these, so I said 5, but I have 6 listed down. Skincare. You want to make sure that you're taking care of your skin. It's very crucial. And I use different lotions and different things that have different types of things in there, but we're all sensitive. Now, as you retain, your skin will get better. My skin has gotten much better in many ways, but you want to make sure you have enough of vitamin D and E and different types of things to do that. Now, I don't believe in a lot of medicines and things like that, and some people will criticize me for that, but the idea is that I believe in more of the wholesome approach. And so I think that the body can help many things. And I've seen this over the years with things I've done with the Fountain of Youth, that back when I was 30, I used to have all kinds of skin issues and things like that, eczema all over the place and things like that. But since I've been doing those exercises and working more in a sense of trying to, take care of myself more over the last 30 years, I've had a lot less of that. And I think that's one of the things that kind of focus on as you look at your success. So not only exercise, sleep, eye contact, skincare, good manners. So guys, when you're in retention, you become a calmer type person as time goes on. All that energy you're able to keep inside of yourself. I think when you're, and I've noticed this when you lose energy. You lose energy, you get tired, but then as you wake up, and whatever energy you have left, Now you get very anxious, and that leads to a lot of aggression and anger and violent type of thing. And a lot of times you may be angry because subconsciously you are, you're frustrated because you know what you're doing is wrong. I believe that wholeheartedly, and it happened to me, and I can just tell my experiences. But I knew I was doing something wrong, and so basically it just angered me that I couldn't control it. And so I think as time has gone on, you realize you can control it and you can use it for other ways. But try to stop yourself. Don't allow the devil to get into you and basically say, let's go ahead and use energy and things like that. And so good manners then comes into play because once you're more calmer, you're able to treat people as a person. You're not looking at them as an object. You're looking as a person, and you can actually go ahead and have polite conversations and do that. You still have that confidence level, and you actually become more attractive because you don't have that anger. But people, and in this case, if you're a male, the female can see this in your eyes. They can see that you're a very strong, dominant person. So it doesn't matter what you're saying. Obviously, I don't believe in profanity and these other kind of things that people do to try to show off. I think you can do this by being polite, but people can see this in you. And that's why men sometimes will get jealous of you when you're on retention. And sometimes men will respect you a great deal because of that too. And the last one, be positive. Positivity is key, especially in our society when you hear a lot of fear mongering up there and people telling you that you got to do this and you got to do that, and the world's going to end, for one thing or another. And the idea is that you have to stay positive. I'd stay away from the news, stay away from what's going on out there, and just take it day by day. I have a feeling that things will turn out the best because God is with us with all this. But the idea is that you have to stay positive. Don't allow depression or the fact that you can't do certain things. We live in an area where, unless you're, you're not going to be able to attend certain restaurants and things like that, unless you, get this thing. So, it's amazing to me. But the thing is, don't get negative. Stay positive. Focus on the things that you need to focus on and find solutions. They're always there. And if you have to make some sacrifices, stay on your course, then do that as well. All right, guys, so those are 6 things I would focus on for next year. All these things go into retention, but all these go back into the benefit of making you a better person. Again, exercise, 1. Sleep, get proper sleep, 2. 3, eye contact. 4, skincare. 5, good manners. And 6, be positive. All right, guys, until next time, battle on.